10 Common tenant rights violations in Canada. Tenants in Canada have rights that landlords must respect, and violations can lead to legal action. Tenants may seek remedies through the Landlord and Tenant Board, LATB, or Human Rights Commissions. Common tenant rights violations. 1. Illegal entry. Landlords must give 24-hour notice before entering units, except in emergency situations. During specified hours 8:00 a.m. to 8:00 p.m., or with tenant consent, inspections, repairs, or viewings are permitted. 2. Harassment. Landlords cannot harass, threaten, or obstruct tenants, interfering with their reasonable enjoyment of the premises. 3. Interference. Unreasonable noise, disturbances, or unsafe behavior violates tenants' rights to peaceful enjoyment. 4. Discrimination. Discrimination in housing based on protected characteristics, race, religion, sex, family status, and disability, etc., is a serious violation of tenant rights. 5. Failure to maintain the unit is a serious violation, as landlords must ensure properties are habitable and provide essential services like heat, water, and electricity. 6. Refusing or withholding of those essential services is another landlord violation. 7. Illegal eviction of a tenant violates tenant rights. Landlords must have legal reasons and follow specific legal procedures outlined in the Residential Tenancy Act. For instance, landlords cannot physically remove tenants or change locks without a court-ordered eviction by a sheriff or bailiff, and obtain approval for increases in Ontario exceeding the guideline amount, and tenants must be notified 90 days in advance. Canadian provinces and territories have different rules and procedures governing tenant rights and landlord responsibilities. Tenants can take these actions. 8. Penalties can result from illegal rent increases, as landlords must follow Residential Tenancies Act guidelines. A landlord in Ontario can pay interest directly to the tenant or add it to the deposit for future rent increases. 9. Landlords must return deposits and pay interest to tenants. 10. Lease term violations, such as retaliating against tenants for exercising their rights or failing to provide a written tenancy agreement, also infringe tenant rights. Tenants must understand their rights in order to protect themselves and live in a safe environment. 1. Recording all communications with the landlord, including dates and details of violations. 2. Informing the landlord of violations and seeking resolution or mediation. 3. Consult a tenant rights specialist like a legal aid clinic or lawyer if needed for guidance in complex cases. 4. Acting quickly to file complaints, as time limits may apply, with the Landlord and Tenant Board if mediation fails, or with the Human Rights Commission for discrimination cases. Thanks for watching. For more resources like this, subscribe to Hager Media's YouTube channel.